Today, we are having cheese ramen. It's a Korean thing. Korean style instant noodle cheese ramen, rich flavor with savory cheese. We're gonna try this, and water's boiling, so it's going in there. Let's look at all the fun stuff. 10 grams of protein, sodium 1800. It is off the charts. And what else is in here that's worth noting? We got, okay, stuff you got to be aware of. Wheat, soybean, mussel, manila, clam, milk, may contain peanuts, tree nuts, sesame eggs. Okay, so plenty of good stuff once again. It's boiling. I'm going to stir this up. I want to mention that I actually did this all wrong. I'm supposed to add the vegetables, or rather start with measuring out 550 ml of water and vegetable into a pot, bring to a boil, then add the soup mix and noodles, simmer for 4 minutes until noodles are cooked, stir occasionally, remove from the heat, and then add cheese, stir well. So I didn't do any of that. I didn't follow the instructions. I assumed that it was supposed to be done the regular way, which is what I did right now, and that is I added all the ingredients into a bowl, and then I put the noodles and the soup in, and that's how I normally do it. Should have read the instructions. I don't know if it's going to change anything, but at least, the very least I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out 550 mils of water, because, you know, if there's too little water or too much water, it actually changed the flavor. So let's at least make sure we get that right. I have the noodles and the hot water in here. The thing is that I couldn't even fit 550 mils of water in this bowl. I probably only put half of that, and that's enough. Otherwise, it's going to go overboard. Now, that definitely will affect the taste for sure, because, of course, the more water you add to it, it'll dilute it. So this might be overly spicy, but I don't really know. I don't know how, you know, I don't know what it's really going to be like. So let's just find out. I just didn't want to make it overflow, right? So there's only really one way to find out. It's moment of truth to see how it is. First of all, I don't know, like, when cheese ramen became a thing. Like, you know, in the last couple of years, Koreans got obsessed with adding cheese to their food, like just dipping it in cheese, having a cheese sauce, dipping meats and vegetables in cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know when that became a thing for Koreans. Before that, it was the fire noodles. You know what I'm saying? It was the really spicy volcano fire noodles that were just flamingly, it was just off the charts, the level of spiciness. And I tried it a couple times, did it on video, and now this is a thing, this cheese ramen. So let's just see how it is, and let's just go from there. So let's just get ourselves a good dose, for lack of a better term. I'm really curious to see how this is like. I'm just trying out these noodles. You know, this is an instant noodle challenge, so we're going to challenge ourselves to see what is the best noodle out there. So here we go. It's not spicy at all. It's not spicy at all. I added less water. I added half the amount of water. I think I added too much water, as a matter of fact. I do taste cheese. You know what this really tastes like? It tastes like your typical mildly spicy Korean noodles. And, you know, with the red powder. Not the red sauce. The red sauce is sweet and spicy, but the red powdered Korean noodles, like from Shin Ramyeon, that brand, but with a hint of cheese flavor. That's all it tastes like. This is my first impression. I do, however, like these noodles, as in like these types of noodles. They got a little bit of bite to them. They're kind of scrumptious, for lack of a better term. I like these types of noodles. I gotta say, it's a little bit weird. Nothing really special. I mean, it's flavorful in the sense that it's the same type of spice that we've had before. So if you like that typical Korean noodle, spicy noodle from Shin Ramyun, then you're gonna like this. If you like cheese, you probably will like this too. It has a hint of cheese. That's all it is. It's just a cheese powder. It's kind of like adding. It's essentially adding cheese whiz if it were a powdered form to your spicy ramen noodles. That's all it is, which is kind of weird to me. I always thought that was bizarre, and now it's a thing. It's now a thing, like to add cheese or dip cheese sauce into your Korean food. It's kind of weird. This is kind of weird. I'm not gonna say that it's like it's okay. It's nothing special. If you want to try it. But you're not missing out on much if you don't try it. I do like the noodles, the texture of it, but I don't really care for the cheese flavor. So this is a pass. Nothing special. There are other better ramens out there. All right. Anyways, my name's Alex Yu. Signing out. Stay tuned for the next instant noodle challenge.